Hey guys, and welcome back to our video and our channel. Today is actually going to be a different kind of video. Today is going to be a meal prepping video, and I'm basically going to show you guys what I meal prepped. It's literally the first time that I've ever meal prepped in like my whole entire life. I've never meal prepped before. So this is going to be like a beginner's meal prep. I made breakfast as well as lunch for a week, so 5 days for the week. I do not meal prep for Alex or Ariana because Ariana is picky and Alex is picky as well, and he's not really helping me out with this healthy journey. He's still eating McDonald's, drinking pop, having poutine right in front of my face, and I will be completely honest with you guys, this is the first time that I have not given it. I don't know if it's just because I'll be filming my journey with you guys and I want to show you guys that it is possible to actually try and start eating healthy. It is now November 15th. I'm halfway through the month and I've been doing great so far. I've had like maybe like a couple candies and I've had a cinnamon bun, but while eating healthy, you also have to treat yourself, because if you completely just one day wake up and be like, oh, I'm gonna eat healthy and I'm gonna cut out all this junk food that I've been eating for like my entire life out of my life, it's not gonna work. I've tried it 1,000 times. It's not gonna work. You have to treat yourself a little bit. So I've had 2 like treats in 15 days towards myself. I've been meal prepping. I already did my second week of meal prepping. I didn't film the whole thing, but I'll be showing you guys whenever we post videos what I meal prep. I meal prep on the Sundays, and my first meal prep that I'm going to be showing you guys, it is a beginner's meal prep. I like my meal prepping for the first 3 days, but I'm not someone that could keep eating the same thing over and over again, so it did not work out for the last 2 days. I had to make myself something else to eat. So this week, this Sunday that just passed, when I meal prepped, I made myself 2 types, so 3 days of like one meal and then 2 days of another meal with 3 different types of breakfast, because I think it's going to be easier for me if I'm actually liking what I'm eating and not like suffering and eating the same thing every day. If you guys want to start on this healthy journey too, meal prepping is a great way because you have the food already there for you and you have to eat it. Well, I mean, you don't have to eat it, but it helps you make you eat it since you made it and it's like sitting in your fridge, so you're gonna eat it eventually. I have also been going to the gym. I'm going like 3 days, but I want to start going more. I just want to let you guys know that these videos, if you guys want meal prep videos, go follow my fitness and beauty channel. I know that I've been saying this forever, but I'm almost there. Like, it's coming, guys. I have my bomb ass intro, 5-second intro, but it's totally bomb, and I've been working really hard on my beauty channel. I'm just waiting for my lights right now. That's it. You guys want to know what I'm using for lights right now? This. I'm using my lights at home and I'm standing on this to get closer lighting. So the struggle is real and your girl needs some lights to start her video, because I'm not going to be doing this every time that I want to do a video. Did I say follow? Go subscribe to my fitness and beauty channel. It will be coming very, very soon, and it'll be videos about meal prepping, fitness, tips, workouts, and then beauty hauls, like all that good stuff. It's gonna be on my channel. So without further ado, don't forget to subscribe and let's get started with the video.
Okay guys, so we're gonna start with lunch, Hawaiian barbecue chicken with rice and veggies. This is a very simple and easy recipe. Ingredients that we're going to be needing is some chicken breast, some pineapple slices or chunks, and some original barbecue sauce, as well as a crock pot. So we're going to turn our crock pot all the way up to the highest heating. Once hot, we could throw in our chicken breast and add our barbecue sauce. So I basically just used a little bit more than half of my barbecue sauce container. And then we're going to add the pineapple and mix it all together. Now we're going to cook this on high for about 3 to 4 hours, and we'll come back to it in a bit. Now we can start working on our breakfast. For breakfast, we're having egg whites, potatoes, and kiwi slices. So we're going to start off with the potatoes, and we're going to grab about 5 potatoes, but that's not true because I only used about 3. And we're going to wash them really well. We want to make sure all the dirt and yuck is off of the potatoes. And then we'll just grab a pot of water and get that boiling on high. Once the water is boiling, we can start adding our potatoes to the water, and we're going to let that cook for about 15 minutes. We're going to get our egg whites, our onions, and our parsley, and we're also going to add some salt and pepper. When I say I use coconut oil for everything, I literally do, and you guys will see this throughout this whole video, where we're going to add about a tablespoon of coconut oil to the pot, and we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of egg whites, and we're going to do that 3 times to fill in 3 meal prepping containers. And I like onions a lot. This is just optional, you actually don't need onions, but I sprinkle on about 2 teaspoons of onions, as well as my parsley, salt, and pepper. And cook away. Once the eggs are done, we can take that and put it into our meal prep containers, and we're going to do that again 3 more times. Delicious! So by the time we're done this, our potatoes should be done. So we could go ahead and pour out the water, and I like to let some cold water run over my potatoes so that they're not burning hot, even though they were still burning hot when I cut them open. And we're going to slice our potatoes into chunks. And then add some coconut oil to that again and mix it all up. You don't have to use coconut oil, you could use olive oil or butter. And to the potatoes, I added about a tablespoon of garlic powder. You could also add some salt and pepper. Mix it all together. Then grab yourself a tray and lay it with foil, and then add your potatoes to that tray. And you want to make sure that none of the potatoes are lapping over each other, so just make sure to separate all the potatoes and lay it flat on the tray. Once that's done, we're going to stick our potatoes in the oven at 375 degrees, and we're going to let that cook until it's nice, crispy, and brown. While the potatoes are in the oven, we're going to get started with breakfast number 2, which is some overnight cinnamon maple oats. Delicious! For this recipe, we're going to just need some golden sugar, almond milk, some pure maple syrup, some vanilla, and 2 mason jars, as well as cinnamon, and a tablespoon and a teaspoon. So we're going to take about 2 cups of oats and put that in the mason jar. I kind of made a mess here, so don't mind that. And then we're also going to add 2 equal cups of almond milk. You could use regular milk if you'd like to. Soy milk as well. Then we're going to mix that all together to make sure that the oats soak up the milk. And we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and about a teaspoon of cinnamon. I love lots of cinnamon, so I probably put a little bit too much, but that's okay. And we're going to mix that all together until it's nicely mixed together. Just going to mix it and mix it and mix it and mix it until it's just perfect. Overnight oats are amazing, and they actually taste good really cold. I'm used to eating my oatmeal warm, but you could warm this up as well, and it's ready to go. And there we have it. By this time, the potatoes should be done, and I also forgot to show you guys that I did add a little bit of garlic to it. And then we could just start distributing the potatoes into the meal prepping trays. And I wanted to add some fruits, so I decided to put some kiwis. So we're just gonna cut up some kiwis. Going to chop up 3 kiwis, and then we're going to distribute it into the meal prepping trays as well. And there you have it, some easy meal prepping: eggs, kiwi, and potatoes. So once that is done, we can close up the containers and they are good to go. Now we're going to continue with the lunch by making some rice. I'm using some Uncle Ben's rice. And yes, I'm putting coconut oil again in my water for the rice. You don't have to put coconut oil, guys. I just love coconut. You could put oil or butter if you want. Then we're going to add the package of rice. And I use this because I love the flavoring. So then you're just going to add the flavoring to that as well and mix it all together. And we're gonna let that cook and go ahead and start on our vegetables by getting a pot and starting the heat on high for boiling. And I got this super cheap stir fry mix, so it's just broccoli and carrots, and I added that into the pot. I'm gonna let that boil for 15 minutes as well as the rice. And the chicken is now done. So what we're going to do is start shredding the chicken, shredding its life away into tiny, tiny pieces, and mix that all up with the barbecue and the pineapples. It tastes so good. You guys have to try this. And that's really it. Now we just start distributing these lunch meal prep trays by putting the rice, and then we're going to put the vegetables and then add in the chicken. And that was super simple, guys. This tastes so good, although I told you guys I couldn't eat it for 5 days straight, so I had to eat something else. But I mean, look at how easy that was. What simple ingredients to make these meal preppings. It's not hard at all. It probably took me an hour and a half total, although I did have to wait for the chicken to finish because it was in a crock pot, but it did not take me that long. Then we just close everything up. And we put it in the fridge, and it's good to go, all stacked up nicely in the fridge. And then I take some fruits normally with me to work. I'll take some oranges, apples, some mango, as well with some cheese strings, and then I have my oatmeal for the next day. And yeah, that's about it. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my fitness beauty channel if you guys want to stay updated with my fitness journey. And I'll see you guys on our next video. We love you guys. Bye.